Have you ever wondered where your food really comes from? Not just the store, but the soil, the sun, and the people who grow it. Every bite we take connects us to a vast network of farmers, fields, and natural resources. Yet, most of us rarely pause to think about the journey our food makes before it lands on our plates. The story of our food is one of hard work, hope, and sometimes heartbreak. Nearly a third of all food produced is lost or wasted. That's millions of tons of perfectly edible food ending up in landfills every year, while many people still go hungry. This waste isn't just about what we throw away. It's about the water, energy, and effort that went into growing, transporting, and storing that food, all lost in an instant. Imagine dropping one out of every 3 grocery bags in the parking lot every time. It's a shocking image, but it's the reality of our current food system. All that food, gone before it ever reaches a table. It's not just a waste of food, but a waste of opportunity to nourish our communities. As cities grow, green spaces shrink, and our food travels farther, losing freshness and increasing its impact on the planet. The longer our food journeys, the more resources it consumes, and the less nutritious it becomes by the time it arrives. Urban sprawl means less land for farming and more pressure on the environment. Our modern lifestyles are fast-paced and demanding, making it harder to connect with where our food comes from. Many of us live in concrete jungles, far removed from the fields and farms that feed us. This disconnect makes it easy to overlook the challenges our food system faces. But these challenges are also opportunities. They invite us to imagine new ways of growing and sharing food right where we live. What if we could transform rooftops, balconies, and empty lots into vibrant gardens? What if every neighborhood had its own source of fresh, healthy produce? What if we could bring the farm closer to our families, even into our cities? Urban agriculture isn't just a dream. It's already happening in cities around the world. From high-tech vertical farms to community gardens, people are finding creative ways to grow food in the heart of the city. It's time to rethink how we grow food, smarter, kinder, and more sustainable. By embracing innovation and working together, we can reduce waste, protect our planet, and ensure everyone has access to fresh, nutritious food. This isn't just a farmer's problem. It affects us all. Whether you live in a bustling city or a quiet suburb, the choices we make about food shape our health, our communities, and our future. We all have a role to play in building a better food system. We need solutions that fit our modern lives and bring real freshness back to our doorsteps. By supporting local growers, reducing waste, and growing our own food where possible, we can make a difference, one meal at a time. Let's get creative and plant the seeds for a new kind of harvest, right in the heart of our communities. Together, we can build a future where everyone has access to fresh, healthy food, and where our cities are greener, more resilient, and full of life. Enter vertical farming, a simple, beautiful idea that's revolutionizing the way we think about growing food in our ever-expanding cities. Picture a garden that grows upward, like a bookshelf stacked with layers of green. Lettuce, strawberries, herbs, all thriving indoors. Instead of spreading out across fields, these crops reach for the ceiling, maximizing every inch of available space. These farms use LED lights to mimic sunlight and water systems that deliver nutrients directly to the roots, no soil needed. By carefully controlling light, temperature, and humidity, vertical farms create the perfect environment for plants to flourish, regardless of the weather outside. The result? More food in less space, year-round, in places you'd never expect: warehouses, basements, even shipping containers. These unlikely locations become hubs of productivity, turning underused urban spaces into sources of fresh, healthy produce. Vertical farming transforms forgotten city spaces into productive green oases. Rooftops, abandoned factories, and empty lots are reborn as lush gardens, bringing nature back into the heart of the city. It's hope and ingenuity in action, combining nature's basics with smart technology. Sensors monitor plant health, automated systems water and feed the crops, and data helps farmers make the best decisions for every harvest. A farm doesn't need acres of land. It can be a tower of life, right where people live. Imagine harvesting your salad from a farm just down the street, or even inside your own apartment building. This fresh perspective is changing what's possible for food in cities. Urban landscapes are being reimagined, with farms woven into the fabric of daily life, reducing the distance food travels and cutting down on waste. It's about making fresh food accessible to everyone, everywhere. Vertical farming brings nutritious produce closer to communities, supporting local economies and helping to feed growing populations. The future of farming is looking up, literally. With innovation and creativity, vertical farming is reshaping our cities and our plates one layer at a time. Vertical farms are already thriving in surprising places worldwide. In Newark, Aero Farms turned an old steel mill into a massive indoor farm, supplying fresh greens to local communities. In Germany, the restaurant Goodbank grows salad greens right inside, harvesting them moments before serving. London's Growing Underground transformed a WUDI-2 air raid shelter into a microgreen farm beneath the city streets. In Japan, high-tech vertical farms fill old factories, producing perfect lettuce with incredible efficiency. These examples prove a farm can be anywhere: warehouses, restaurants, even underground. Vertical farming is flexible, adaptable, and full of creative potential. Innovators are turning empty spaces into sources of food, jobs, and community. With a little light and a lot of heart, gardens are blooming in the most unlikely places. How do these indoor gardens thrive without soil or sunshine? It might seem impossible at first glance. After all, plants have always relied on the earth and the sun for life. But step inside one of these futuristic farms, and you'll discover a world where technology and biology work hand in hand to create lush, green abundance in the most unexpected places. It's a blend of nature and science. By harnessing the latest agricultural innovations, we're able to mimic and even improve upon the conditions plants need to flourish. Scientists and engineers collaborate to design systems that nurture crops from seed to harvest, all within carefully controlled environments. Hydroponics is one of the most popular methods. Here, plant roots are immersed in nutrient-rich water, bypassing the need for soil entirely. This direct delivery system ensures that every root gets exactly what it needs when it needs it, resulting in faster growth and healthier plants. The water is recycled, making the process efficient and environmentally friendly. Aeroponics takes things a step further. Instead of soaking roots, it suspends them in air and gently mists them with a fine spray of nutrients. This method uses even less water and allows for maximum oxygen exposure, which can lead to even more vigorous growth. It's so advanced, even NASA uses it to explore growing food in space. Then there's aquaponics, a fascinating system that brings fish and plants together in a natural partnership. Fish waste provides organic nutrients for the plants, while the plants help filter and clean the water for the fish. It's a closed-loop ecosystem that mimics nature's own cycles, producing both fresh greens and healthy fish. These systems eliminate soil-borne pests and diseases, creating perfect growing conditions year-round. With no need for pesticides or herbicides, the crops are cleaner and safer to eat. The controlled environment also means that weather and seasons are no longer obstacles. Fresh produce can be grown anytime, anywhere. By controlling light, water, and nutrients, we maximize growth and minimize waste. LED lights provide the exact spectrum plants crave, while automated irrigation systems deliver just the right amount of moisture. Sensors and computers monitor every variable, ensuring optimal conditions at all times. It's a smarter, cleaner way to garden, productive and respectful of nature. These farms use less land, less water, and produce less pollution than traditional agriculture. They can be built in cities, bringing food production closer to where people live and reducing the need for long-distance transportation. No matter the method, the goal is the same: healthy, abundant food grown anywhere. Whether it's a skyscraper in a bustling city or a warehouse in a quiet suburb, these gardens are transforming the way we think about farming and food security. It's not magic, but it feels like it. The combination of innovation, sustainability, and a deep respect for nature is opening up new possibilities for feeding our growing world. The future of food is efficient, sustainable, and surprisingly simple. By reimagining how we grow our food, we're building a healthier planet and a more secure future for everyone. And it's happening right now, in cities and communities all over the world. The seeds of tomorrow's harvest are already being planted today. Bring a garden indoors, and amazing things happen. Vertical farms produce abundant harvests year-round. Imagine fresh strawberries in December or crisp lettuce anytime. These systems use up to 95% less water than traditional farms, recycling every drop. No soil means no weeds or pests, so there's no need for chemical pesticides or herbicides. The result? Clean, pure food, grown just as nature intended. Produce is picked at peak ripeness, so it's fresher, tastier, and more nutritious. Food travels less, so it's better for you and the planet. Vertical farming means healthier communities and a lighter environmental footprint. It's freshness you can taste and trust. Vertical farming isn't just for big companies, it's for everyone. You can start a mini vertical garden on your kitchen counter, balcony, or living room wall. DIY systems use shelves, pipes, or rain gutters, plus a pump and LED lights. Simple, affordable, and customizable. Ready-made kits make it even easier, with automatic lights and reminders for water and nutrients. Growing your own food is rewarding, watching seeds sprout, teaching kids, and enjoying fresh herbs in your meals. A home garden brightens your space, purifies the air, and brings nature indoors. It's more than just food, it's a living part of your home. Anyone can join the green revolution, one plant at a time. Starting your own vertical garden is easier than you think. Begin with easy, fast-growing plants like lettuce, spinach, or herbs, basil, mint, parsley. Use full-spectrum LED grow lights for 12-16 hours a day, managed with a simple timer. Feed your plants with pre-mixed hydroponic nutrients. Just mix with water as directed. Start seeds in rock wool cubes or coconut coir. Keep them moist, and transplant when roots appear. Set up your system, turn on the pump and lights, and watch your garden grow. Harvest outer leaves regularly for a continuous supply. Keep it simple, and enjoy the process. Fresh food is just a few steps away. Anyone can do it. No green thumb required. Every gardener faces challenges, but solutions are simple. Change water and nutrients every 1-2 weeks to keep plants healthy. Use a pH kit to ensure water isn't too acidic or alkaline. For pests, wipe leaves with a damp cloth or use a mild soap spray. No harsh chemicals needed. If plants look leggy, move lights closer. If leaves burn, raise the lights. Harvest outer leaves, often to encourage new growth. Keep a journal to track what works best in your space. Regular care and observation make all the difference. With a little attention, your garden will thrive. Snipping your first homegrown leaf is more than harvesting food. It's a step toward a better future. Vertical farming tackles big challenges: food security, climate change, and community health. Growing food locally means fewer food miles, less pollution, and smarter water use. Anyone can join this green revolution. Start a garden, support local farms, or share the idea. Every small action adds up to real change. The journey begins with a single seed. Let's plant the seeds of a greener, healthier world together. The future is growing, one leaf at a time.